We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Israel strikes Hezbollah and Hamas. Trump stands against Project 2025. A bad day for Starbucks, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Hamas's political leader, Ismail Haniyeh, was targeted and killed in the Iranian capital, Tehran, the country's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps said on Wednesday. The IRGC said it was still investigating the cause of the incident. Hamas confirmed the death of Haniyeh, saying the leader had been killed by Israel after attending the inauguration ceremony Tuesday of the new president of Iran. Israel didn't immediately comment on Haniyeh's death. Israel has said it would target Hamas leaders for launching the October 7th attacks that sparked the war in Gaza. The elimination of Hamas's leader followed the Israel Defense Forces carrying out a strike in Beirut on Tuesday, targeting the Hezbollah commander who orchestrated the recent attack on a children's soccer field. In a post on X, the IDF said its forces carried out a targeted strike in Beirut on the commander responsible for the murder of the children in Majd al-Shams and the killing of numerous additional Israeli civilians. At the moment, there are no changes in the Homefront Command defensive guidelines. If any changes will be made, an update will be released. Details to follow, the Post said. Hezbollah crossed the red line, Israeli Minister of Defense Yoav Gallant wrote on X. Paul Dans, the head of Heritage Foundation's Project 2025, has stepped down amid unrelenting criticism of the program from former President Trump and Democrats' continued efforts to link Trump's campaign to the project. Billed by Heritage as a blueprint for a future Republican administration to restructure many parts of the U.S. government, Project 2025, also known as the Presidential Transition Project, launched in April 2022 and is not associated with Trump's campaign. Trump called the program absolutely ridiculous and abysmal as the then Biden campaign was zeroing in, pointing to the 900-page conservative plan to steer voters away from a second Trump administration. Karen Attiah, the co-chair of the annual National Association of Black Journalists convention, stepped down Tuesday because former President Donald Trump will speak at its convention and career fair in Chicago on Wednesday. NABJ on Monday announced that the Republican presidential nominee would participate in a conversation with journalists at the convention before attendees, sparking controversy among some members of the group. The group said the event with Trump will be moderated by Rachel Scott, the senior congressional correspondent for ABC News, Fox News' Harris Faulkner, anchor of the Faulkner Focus and co-host of Outnumbered, and Semaphore Politics reporter Kadia Koba. Vice President Kamala Harris was also invited, but declined to appear. Attiah and several other members of the convention appear to believe that interviewing Trump at the convention will torpedo the liberal agenda they have been pushing in place of impartial journalism. Starbucks had a bad day on Tuesday. The coffee giant's mobile ordering system went down in the morning, though service was mostly restored by the afternoon. Things got worse after the company reported deeply underwhelming fiscal third quarter earnings, missing on revenue estimates while posting a decline in same-store sales for the second straight quarter. Starbucks is grinding to emerge from its sales slump amid inflation, increased competition, and pressure from activist investors. T-Mobile is sneaking into the cable industry's backyard. The second biggest cell phone carrier by subscribers has pieced together at least 5 partnerships with fiber optic internet providers that could serve millions of customers in the coming years. Those deals, added to the roughly 5 million homes and businesses already linked to its 5G broadband service over the air, put the Bellevue, Washington company on the cusp of becoming a major home internet provider in its own right. T-Mobile, which was pieced together through several wireless company mergers, hasn't had to build out a fiber network as its biggest rivals have, and now is playing catch-up on the ground. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.